Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 821 Elmwood, number 3. This is a really big, really nice one-bedroom. As we come in through the door, if we turn to our right, we see the living room and the dining room. We also have a screen porch in the front, which is where that open door is. So this is a really cool apartment. We also have the kitchen, whoops, on the other side, and you can see it's a remodeled kitchen that is super nice. And the last thing we have is an entry closet, which is about 4 or more, wow, my camera's going in and out, 4 or more feet long and probably about 15 inches deep. There is a shelf up on top. So I'll close that. We'll come back and check out the kitchen, but let's walk into the living room. This is a nice big room. The windows are newer and facing west. Really a terrific space, and it's contiguous with the dining room. Lots of stuff. Obviously, it's an occupied apartment. There's lots of stuff here right now. But if we go to the dining room and look back, we see a fireplace, which was a gas fireplace. Now it's just decorative. But we have a nice mantle and shelves. There are plenty of shelves over here, but those I think belong to the current tenant. But you begin to see the size of the room, which is pretty good. Pretty good. And again, the windows are facing west. If we look at the windows are newer. That is Elmwood, this street, and it's very quiet. So it's a nice quiet. You're on the 3rd floor. It's really nice. Here's the screen porch. This is super nice. This is the only unit that has the windows and the screen porch. So you can govern how much weather you want to come in. And you can see they really use it as a sitting area. But this is great for capturing the breeze and cooling the apartment. Again, from this door, you see the big radiator. Get a little bit more of the fireplace. Look across. Now that's sort of where we came in the far corner, and all the bookshelves. And they have beautiful hardwood floors. They have a carpet down, but really nice hardwood floors. Okay, that brings us to the dining room. This is a full formal dining room. These windows are facing south. This is probably 12 feet long by about 10 feet across, maybe a little more. That is a built-in cabinet, which is super cool. You can see the shelves. It all opens up. It all works beautifully. They have their exercise. This is their exercise room. But you have those drawers. And because it is occupied, I'm not going to open everything, but it's completely workable. And you have more space where you can put things on top, such as pictures. Again, we have newer windows, and here we're looking out at Washington. Washington is a one-way street. It's only about 4 blocks long here, maybe not even 4 blocks, and you really get a minimal amount of traffic. Another big radiator. Here you see the hardwood floors a little better, and if we look back, we see the distance, the big space that is available in this apartment. So you see that door actually closes off the bedroom area, which is really cool. So you can create separation. So this could be like a bedroom suite or a different sort of living area. Here we have the first bedroom. Big bed. Some furniture over here. They really cherish their cats. You can see cat play things throughout the apartment. The closet is about 2 feet deep, has a shelf on top, and the hanging bar is probably about 4 feet across. And it's actually a pretty good sized closet with quite a bit of room. If I turn around and go from the closet side, now these cat things sort of get in the way a little bit. But it gives you a sense of the size of the bedroom, rather. So this is the first bedroom. That door leads to the kitchen. Maybe that's the bath. Yes, that's the bath. We may as well take a look at it since we're here. The bath was remodeled, which is really nice. There's a fan, which is really helpful for keeping it clean. That's not ordinary in vintage apartments. I'm going to turn, whoops, not that one. And I guess not that one either. The tub is super clean. The tiles are really, really nice. Oops, am I out of, no, there we go, there's the focus. We have a sophisticated shower set up here. I know it's good water pressure, but I'm going to check it for you. Well, they've got one of those narrow beams, but it drains nicely. The pressure is good, and that's all the way to hot. So you'll get more. The toilet is sort of unique too. I don't remember that toilet being here, but that's a new toilet. Again, you have a backsplash all the way around, which it makes it very easy to clean. This little cabinet area will stay. I'm pretty sure this stays, and that's good for storage right there. And you have a nice sink here. Again, good water pressure, drains nicely. And underneath, I know is nice and dry and can be used as storage. You have two cabinets on either side, or rather two drawers on either side. Both are pretty deep and add storage. The tile was replaced about 2020, so it's newer tile. This whole bathroom was redone in 2020. So that's the bathroom. Here, let's do this one more time. It's kind of a busy bathroom, but it's actually really nice. See the towel bars. The shower is low right now, but it can slide all the way up. Again, a newer toilet, beautiful basin sink, good water pressure. And these are vintage style tiles, but they're not the older tiles. So that's the bath. As we walk towards the second bedroom, we have a closet. Pretty packed. This, if I recall, is about 3 feet deep and about 2 feet wide, maybe 30 inches wide. Nice to have a closet for sure. This is a maybe just a little bit smaller bedroom. We're facing south here, so you get good natural light. You can see they use this more as a workstation. Have a school desk here, which is really cool. More books, a second window, and you see out the back, which is really very nice in this building. I'm going to walk in here and just show you, you have two exposures. One south towards Washington, the other is north towards the back of the building. There is a nice closet in here about the same size as the other, but the vacuum is in the way and people are waiting for me, so I'm not going to open that up. So we'll come back out. We walk past the bathroom and the first bedroom into what was originally the dining room, through the living room, toward the front door, the entry closet, and here we have, let's see if I can operate this thing. Well, I'm not doing too well so far. Wow. Oh, that is crazy. Okay. So here we have the kitchen, which is really nice. Lots of cabinets, lots of storage, granite countertops, beautiful dishwasher, full-size stove, stainless steel microwave. I'm going to come in and show you the microwave. Now, obviously, this is being used. We'll clean it up, but it really is a nice-looking microwave, full-size stove, nice big inside. Granite, this is rock countertops, which are really nice. You've got nice drawers. This is a nicely laid out kitchen. really nice dishwasher. It's a smaller dishwasher, but it has the stainless steel interior, which is better insulation, means that it will be quieter. You have a pretty backsplash, nice newer tile, so it looks very modern, very clean. Lots of cabinets. The cabinets are standard like maple cabinets. This is probably 3 feet high. 4 shelves. The shelves are about 11 inches deep. Lots of outlets in the back. Kitchen is really nice. You have a garbage disposal, and there's the switch for that. I'm not going to turn that on, but I will check the water pressure. There we go. And it drains nicely. And I'll show you these cabinets as well. There you go. So this is a little less. It's probably 30 inches or so. 3 shelves, 10 inches, rather 11 inches. Then you have more cabinet space over there, which is really nice. And they have a little island thing here, which is theirs. So that wouldn't come, but you do have some more cabinets and drawers there. I'm going to open the fridge, which is much bigger than normal. This has a lot of volume. Nice shelves, big butter dish, crisper drawers, cold cut drawer. It's really a nice fridge. And then underneath, the freezer. Now, part of why I'm rushing through the kitchen, which everybody loves kitchens, but I want to show the back, which is super nice. So if we go out the kitchen door, you do have this deck area here, which is private. You have a neighbor over there, but this part of the deck you could use for sitting, and I think you can use it for grilling. You also have this area down here, which people use for gardening. The sitting area to the left is communal. The sitting area straight in front of us, I guess, is somebody's. So that's that, as well as the rest of the backyard. So if you come out here and sit, you actually see some green, which is very, very nice. I think that the outdoor impact of this apartment between the screen door in front and the deck in back really is a big plus. So let's come out of the kitchen, or rather stand back and give you a better look at the kitchen in its entirety. There we go. We see the microwave, the stove, the big cabinets up on top, more cabinets underneath, the dishwasher, beautiful hardwood floors, the back deck area, more cabinet space, and a stainless steel fridge. Really a nice apartment. So we're going to come out, basically just take one last look at the living room so we can see the screen porch, and that brings us back to the front door. Thanks for watching.